Let's play. Whoa! Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Last time we left off, we saw the amazing Himiko's magic show, and Ryoma got pureed by a bunch of piranhas. That's right, Ryoma is the second, well, killing victim, I should say, or the third student in total who is now dead out of the group, and we gotta figure out why and how. So we're about to start the investigation, and I'm sure many of us already have a zillion theories going through their heads. I do ask that, please, anybody watching this in the comments, please do not give those theories out, because usually, unfortunately, somebody denies and confirms it, and I have to look at it. I'm like, oh no. Although I'm hoping by the time this video releases, I'll be maybe even finished with the game, but more than likely onto another chapter. But regardless, still, let's not spoil it for everyone else. Hey, Shuichi, you got a sec?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I mean...
Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you.
Alright!
You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
You're a sidekick?
You know...
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
Listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success.
But
I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls, so you just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I mean...
So...
leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Huh?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Kaito making me a sidekick like this, could it be... Oh yeah, because we mentioned that we're afraid, and he's like, I'll take care of you. Is he trying to help me?
Hey!
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Oh, right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. Well, see, I guess that maybe it's a... I hate saying it's a little bit better, but we can... If he died by drowning, at least he wasn't alive when those damn things ate him up. Still a crappy way to go regardless, but yep. I'm also reading, you see towards the left of the screen, the cause of death. It also mentions that no other injuries can be confirmed, so yep. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time.
Come on, man.
What? There's less written here than before. I got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't even written here.
Remember,
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rentaro's time of death, correct? Yep. The victim is Rentaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. Estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. But the Monokuma file this time doesn't even indicate a time of death.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
No.
No. This was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But...
thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit.
Ah.
So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
There you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning. But if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there. Alright.
Alright.
Now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command is to my new sidekick is... Investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Alright, so... Unfortunately... we're almost dead, so... Let's begin the investigation and see... Actually, is that a thing? A light panel we can investigate. Let's talk to everyone first, and then we'll, take things from there.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him! No! Gonta should have saved him!
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma. But Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Gonta, idiot.
Sorry. Gonta really sorry.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, then you just would have gotten eaten up.
That's true.
From what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta.
Huh?
Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know...
You haven't read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta, not
No.
smart.
Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information only you know, after all.
Huh?
Information only Gonta know?
Remember.
During the show, you went up on the stage. That was about, what, 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worried about Himiko.
Could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No. Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kind of surprised. Oh yeah. So he didn't see anything?
But you know...
But when piranhas dropped in the and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh,
Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that...
Sorry?
Sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point in this case. Okay, so that's his account. So here's my theory already, and I don't keep going back and forth stating my theories because I'm afraid somebody's gonna say it, or confirm it, but what I'm thinking out loud now is if Gonta truly didn't see anything in the tank when he was up there, then my only logical conclusion is Ryoma was in that tank, the piranha one. But then again, it's like, if he was up there already, then how the hell, why didn't they eat him right there, right then, up there? I don't know. Regardless, let's go ahead and talk to everyone else.
Hey!
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
Alright!
Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come!
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage your show.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Oh boy. Maybe? I don't know if that was a reference to a movie, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey!
Hey, Flemwad! There's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta capture you guys last night. The hell's that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Miu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kiyo, Sumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later.
Huh?
From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miyu, how were you able to get away from Gonta?
What?
Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and just let's leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon? Oh yeah, Gonta did mention that.
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listen to her, we'll just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better just to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Okay. So those are the people that were... Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, those are people that were at the instant meet and greet, and then he caught Angie and Himiko a little bit later. Now, here's what I'm also kind of thinking here. That's the wrong thing. Night before... They're brought in 5 minutes to 9. And that was all that from 9 to 11. Now here's the thing. Yes, we know that the only ones who... Oh, okay, it even tells you, like, times. Oh, like, what happened here? Okay. I was gonna say. We still don't know the actual time of death of Ryoma. The last time we actually saw him was when we were running away from Gonta. Remember, we were talking with Ryoma, and he's like, hey, I gotta run. And that was it. So, until that time, until we were captured, like around 8, until right now, leaves kind of everything open. So, so I'm thinking this group right here is not responsible for the killing. It's possible that Angie and Himiko, you never know. They weren't captured until about almost an hour later. But even at this time, Kokichi was gone. So I don't know. I really don't know. But then we still got Maki and Kaito to take into account. Oh, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
No.
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kirumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks, B2.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives her that kind of advice too, does he? And about that piranha tank and the timer. Those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
Yep. According to Piranha Tank's manual, it's synced up with a timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the Piranha Tank will open automatically. I see. So that means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And right from when we finished the prep work, we're about to take a break, Gunta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gota let us go, it was already nighttime and we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know,
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today, before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there. Okay. Huh, okay, like we kind of figured out, time is going to be a big factor in this one, in this case.
Ah,
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
but...
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Huh? What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about.
huh?
Nothing to worry about.
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie's starting to sound more and more creepy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. This is the type of game. We'll talk to Himiko last.
All right.
The first command of my new sidekick is... we saw this, okay.
Hey,
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Kyo to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive a trial? I think we saw that earlier, too. Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But,
Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious.
Dear.
I do not understand how the explanation is supposed to convince me. Hebo does have a point. Seriously, anyone who says I'm not suspicious is pretty damn suspicious.
However...
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then...
Since his show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself and then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed him backstage. I forgot you can kind of do this. Oh, before, let's just talk to him again.
Listen.
Since his show was used for a murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here? Is there something here?
Nah.
No, let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out. Well, I do see rope. Actually, before we do anything, can I smack anything? No, whatever. So, we got the staircase, the large water tank, the rope, and a puddle. So the big thing that stands out is the rope. It's like, what? This is a pretty long rope. What was this used for? I estimated it roughly 65 feet in length. You can tell just by looking at it?
Of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the woman of the village all begged me to stay. I find that deeply disturbing, but I had to focus on the investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? Never know, but it's good to know about it. Wait, there's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from where we broke the tank. The floor around is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here, doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
But how will you get from the water tank to this space behind the
could it
staircase?
be...
This must be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. And I think I kind of see it. from this angle, maybe when I click on a staircase, excuse me. But when I got a little close up, it looks like there's hinges on the staircase itself. So what I'm thinking, there must be a secret passage from the water tank to the staircase, and you can walk out. That's what I'm thinking happened, or at least how it works. Yeah, do you guys see that on the left? It looks like those hinges. There's nothing strange about it from behind. Other than a large size, it's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Well, fudge. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
Right.
Well, we figured it out easily. It wouldn't be a magic trick. I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There is a high probability that they use the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places of the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed. Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go.
Kaito.
Wait, Kaito! Okay. Oh, Fred, Kirumi's up here. Although it's odd, I can't talk to her. Huh. Oh crap, wrong guy. I was trying to talk to Himiko. There we go. My magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're gonna solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation that we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But
I'll protect you.
okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events. I mean, now Tenko's starting to worry me a little bit because it's like, is she herself trying to hide something? Or is she just being very, 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 very protective of Himiko? It kind of reminds me of Asahina and Sakura? Oh god, I forgot her name. Uwagi, the muscular girl from the first game. They were like very close friends. Okay, so I think that covers everyone that we talked to. So let's investigate the stage. I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Alright, and we got the piranha tank itself, the timer, and now we can actually talk to Kirumi, and the light panel from this angle too, which is great. Alright.
Hey!
You were helping set up the show, alright, Kirumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains, so I do not know the details of her trick.
Well,
I see. Well, that sucks. Kaito say the same thing? Yep. Okay. This is the timer I was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Yep. Yeah, that sucks. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when a timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now, and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so...
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab. Hey Kaito, you helped carry supplies from the show, right? Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
No.
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lightning baton for the gym is attached. Kirumi!
Seems as if...
The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. It seems they lowered the baton, attached a piranha tank to it, and then raised it again. I never knew lighting batons were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
Correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it's probably quite sturdy. Okay. Well, it's interesting to know about it a little bit more. No lid, and only the front is glass. And we leveled up a little bit. Oh, the closed curtain itself, huh? There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
Well, you want to check that window out? Yeah, but... it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it is pretty high. Even higher than a piranha tank. Higher than a piranha tank.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. There's a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so...
But shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
If the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much. But I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. Okay, so I think my little theory that Ryomo's already in the tank, the top tank, and that's why he appeared in the bottom. So now what I'm thinking is maybe he was whatever murder happened in the pool area, and then the culprit threw the body into this tank, and it fell at the same time as the piranha tank fell, or like the piranhas fell into the water to mask like the big splash and everything. That's what I'm getting at. I climbed on a ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Please.
Shouldn't a sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put a ladder back for me. I've investigated everything I wanted to on stage. You all done here? So let's go. Okay. Now, see, I had to take a little break, so I'm not sure. You know what? We'll keep going for a little bit more. This might be a very long video, but I want to finish investigating this portion, or this room, and then I'll stop the video. I know we just saw it, but the window was open, right?
Yeah.
And the pool's on the other side, isn't it? Let's go check it out later. The culprit must have gone in and out of the gym from there. And in addition to that, The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. That might be related to the case. I sure remember it. Okay. There's a light panel. Huh? What is this? It is a control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the batten. Ah, I see. And that's how they think they were able to lift that. Finally, let's go near the water tank. It's a large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now. Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate. I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank from a bucket. It was a lot to clean up, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look. You're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should probably investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. So, I want to check the side of the curtain. I want to see if I'm right about that staircase. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain? It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for? It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was close to prevent us from seeing. Oh, so that's what it is. Then some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Whatever. God, Ryoma's body just being there sucks. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said he picked them all up picked up all the piranhas and put them there. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Ah, wait. Yes, I can. When I think that Ryoma's inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul. Then he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too. Huh? What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel that there are more piranhas today than yesterday than we were preparing.
No.
Wait, more piranhas? Wait, what? Did they multiply overnight? There's no way they can reproduce that fast. But when compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super crammed into the tank. Ah, so they looked more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Okay. Once again, I might go into my theory that maybe Ryoma's body was in there, so that's why it made less room for them. The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There's so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they throw Kibo at the glass. I mean, they needed to break it somehow. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for a broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Square glass pane. So, once again, I have a feeling that this goes back to this side of the tank, where maybe that's how she got into the empty staircase to walk out of there. It's the only thing I can think of. Alright, and it looks like handcuffs, which I'm assuming they came from Himiko's lab. Another part of her, like, props. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? It's still locked. And there are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something harder or sharp. Where are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in a warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse. So where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could he be... He's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for an ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Okay. Now they're scratched, so... And the window frame up there was scratched, so that kind of goes into my theory that maybe he was thrown in. Maybe it kind of clipped on to the window frame. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of anyway. And finally, let's take a look at his belongings and his body. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it! If we use this key, we can investigate his room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember,
the motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be the suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Okay, and finally his body. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. The heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
okay,
I'm certain of it.
remember.
Everyone was watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way. The water filled the blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But the skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's. Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it. No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live. What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Oh. Then, he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Damn it! That idiot! Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. I believe we've investigated everything we need for now. Well, our investigation's over now. So who's the culprit? No. I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? Never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate? Well, first, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then, I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I deduced that the handcuffs were found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Oh, last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So we still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
Right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? No, not really. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. And next time, we will go ahead and investigate the other areas. I think I'm gonna manually go and walk places. So I think we're gonna go to the Ultimate Magician's lab, and then the Pro lab, the tennis lab, and then go outside for the lab. Excuse me, for the pool, and then his room. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. Anyway, regardless, I'll do whatever. As usual, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all next time for Let's Play Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Love you all so much. Have a great day. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe for future content, where I aim to release a video a day. And if you do subscribe, make sure to click on the bell symbol to be notified once new videos are uploaded. You can also catch me streaming from time to time on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and join my Discord server to relax with other gamers. All this information is in the description box below. Have a great day.